Hello guys, welcome back to another Android application development tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about how to implement bottom navigation view in your Android application. By using bottom navigation view, you can easily switch between primary destinations of your application. Here is an example. So here we place a bottom navigation view. We have three menu items on it. By using these menu items, you can easily switch between primary destinations of your app. So we can start with a new Android Studio project. The bottom navigation view is part of Android Material Design Support Library. So first up, we need to add the dependency for using the Material Design Support Library. Go to Gradle Files, open module level Gradle file. So here I place the dependency for using Material Design Support Library. Now sync project. So now here the processing finished successfully. Now we can set up the layout for the application. Go to the activity main.xml. So this text view is no longer needed. So now currently the root element is a constraint layout. For my convenience, here I am going to change the root element into a relative layout. So here I am going to use fragment for switch between primary destinations of the application. So I am going to add a container for the fragment. So here I am going to use frame layout as a container for the fragment. Specify width as match parent, height also match parent. Specify ID for it. Fragment container. Now I am going to add the bottom navigation view. Specify width into match parent, height into wrap content. Specify an ID for it. Now we can apply some background color for the bottom navigation view. For that you can use the attribute background. So I'm going to use this color primary, default color primary. So by using the background attribute, you can change background color for the bottom navigation view. So now here I'm going to use a white color for the bottom navigation view. Can add more attributes later. So now we can align this one at the bottom of parent. So it align parent bottom into true. Okay. So now we can place the frame layout above the bottom navigation view. Android layout above bottom navigation view. Okay, so now the layout is ready. Now we need to add some icons for the menu items on the bottom navigation view. So right click the app folder and create a new image asset. Select image asset. So change this one into action bar and tab icons. Now select clip art. I am going to add three items. First select home icon. Change name of the icon into IC action home. So here the icon color is a black color. Click next. Click finish. Now add another icon. Another select image asset. This time I'm going to add a dashboard item. Dashboard. Select that one. Change icon name into IC action dashboard. Add one more item. select image asset. So this time I'm going to search for a notification icon. Select this one. So here the name change into IC action notifications. So now the icons are ready. Now I'm going to create a menu resource file. So right click the app folder and select Android resource file. Name the file as bottom navigation menu. Select resource type into menu. Add the first menu item. First specify an ID attribute. Now specify title for this one. Now we need to specify icon for the menu item. So use the attribute Android icon. Select from drawable folder IC action hub. Yes. Now we can create the second item. Second item ID into dashboard, navigation dashboard. Change title of the item. Now change the icon, IC action dashboard. And this is the last item. Change ID into navigation notifications. Notifications. Change title. Notifications. Change the icon. Notifications. Okay. Now we can add these icons, menu items to the bottom navigation view. So go to the activity main.xml file. So now we are going to add the menu for the bottom navigation. So use the XML namespace app and select menu attribute. Select the menu resource file. Okay, so now we can test it. I run the project. Yes, now the application available on this virtual device. So here we have three menu items: home, dashboard and notification. Okay, so here I will show you one more attribute. Here you can use this one called title. I think that one is label. Yeah, this one, label visibility mode. So now here both icon and labels are visible, so you can switch between selected, labeled, unlabeled and auto. So now I am going to use this one as selected. That means label visible only on selected items. I run the project again. So in this case, label is visible only on selected items. That is the use of label visibility mode. So I am going to use one as selected, labeled. In this case, all labels are visible. Okay. So now we are going to learn about how to handle the click events of these menu items. So you can use these menu items to switch between primary destinations in your application. So for create primary destinations, here I am going to use fragments. So create first fragment. select blank fragment. This is home fragment. Finish. The home fragment is created. Go to the layout for home fragment. Yes, we have a text view is available with height match parent, width and height into match parent. This is I change the text into home fragment. Home fragment. And throw it to gravity. Use gravity into center and change the text size. Text size into 22 sp. Now change the text style into bold. Okay, so now I'm going to create one more fragment. Select blank fragment. So this time it is dashboard fragment and finish. Go to home fragment, copy this to the layout of the newly created fragment. So this is dashboard fragment. Now I'm going to add one more fragment. Fragment blank. So this time it is notification fragment. Go to the layout for notification fragment. Change title into notifications fragment. Okay. So we create three fragments: home fragment, dashboard fragment, and notifications fragment. So now we are going to switch between these fragments when user click the menu items on the bottom navigation view. So go to main activity, create variables for bottom navigation view. Initialize this variable bottom navigation view equal to find view by id. Bottom navigation view. Okay, so first here I'm going to implement some interface on navigation item selected listener. Now implement method, one method on navigation item selected. Yes. Now we can register the bottom navigation view with this listener. So bottom navigation view dot set on navigation item selected listener into this. Okay. So for switch between fragments, here I'm going to create a separate method, boolean load fragments. So this method needs one parameter, that is an object of fragment. Fragment equal to null. In that case, we are going to return false from this method. Otherwise, so get support fragment manager, begin transaction, and call the replace method. id.fragment container. Second parameter is the fragment object, fragment, and call the commit method. So after replace the fragment, we are going to return true from this method. Okay. So now within the on navigation item selected method, create some variables for fragment equal to null. To identify which item is selected by the user, we are going to use a switch case statement. Item.get item ID. So this is the first case, r.id node navigation home. In that case, fragment is equal to new home fragment. Break. Now we need to add other cases. Second case is navigation dashboard. So new dashboard fragment. And here is the last case. Navigation. Last one is notifications. Here it is, notifications fragment. Now we need to return some boolean from this method. So here we are going to return the return type of the load fragment from this method. So return load fragment and pass the fragment. Okay. Now from the onCreate method, I'm going to call the method load fragment and pass the home fragment. Yes. Now we can test it. So I run the project. So now this is the home fragment. So home item on the bottom navigation is selected now. Now I am switched into dashboard fragment. Now switch into notification. So now I will show you how to change the default color of icon and title on the bottom navigation view. So here this is the default icon color, and here when you select an item, this is the accent color of the application. Now I will show you how to change the default selected and non-selected icon and title color of the bottom navigation view. For that, here I am going to create a drawable file, drawable resource file, bottom navigation selector. So here I had two selector, two item. First one, if the item is selected, we apply some pink color. If the item is not selected, that is the default color, we apply some black color. Okay. Now we need to apply the selector for the bottom navigation view. So go to main activity. Here you need to add another two attributes. Item icon tint and item text color. So for change the icon color, you have to use the attribute item icon tint, and for change the text color, you have to use the attribute item text color. Now we can test it. I run it again. So now here we change the non-selected item into black color, and when you select this one, we change the icon and label color into a pink color. So this is how we use a bottom navigation bar or bottom navigation view in our Android application. I hope you understand the concept. For getting more Android tutorial updates, please subscribe this channel now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.